Hello all. In this small introduction on protocols governing the web, we will understand what really protocol is all about. Before that, let's move on some interesting points. That protocol is a set of rules, and protocol allows two computers to communicate over media such as wireless or hardware technologies. With the evolution of technologies, we are now able to make a stack of protocols on different layers of the models. And practically, we use TCP/IP models. So those protocol stacks are following. When computers communicate with each other, there needs to be a common set of rules and instructions that each computer follows. Protocols are the language of computers. Okay, so the basically at the base layer we have optical fiber twisted pairs and coaxial cables, which is connected with the various Ethernet network, and that Ethernet network having a network protocol IPv4, which is operated with the transfer TCP/UDP protocol. On the TCP/UDP protocol, HTTP protocol works with its siblings like SMTP and RTP, and finally it helps information to display the byte code silver late and convert and encrypt. So we have some type of protocols like HTTP, POP3, TCP, UDP, IP, Ethernet protocol. TCP/IP model application transport, Ethernet, and network interface. See, these are the TCP/IP model. We have a network interface, internet transport, and application, and these are the protocols what are used there. The Ethernet protocol and Internet network interface. Internet protocol is internet phase. TCP and UDP are transport phase. HTTP and POP3 are application phase. Now, in these internet layers, we have HTTP. This protocol is used to access, send, and receive hypertext markup language HTML files on the internet. SMTP. This protocol is used for transferring emails between the computers. Okay. File transfer is used for the upload of the files on server and download files from the server. So, and we know that HTML used for access, send, and receive the hypertext transfer. TCP protocol is ensure the delivery of the information packet across the network. Internet protocol. This protocol is responsible for logical addressing called IP address to the information between the network. So this is a small introduction of the protocols what they are used at the various level in the TCP/IP. Let's have a small, little more introduction about the protocols we have. The internet relies on a number of protocols in order to function properly. Okay. And the protocol is a simply standard for enabling the connection, communication, and data transfer between the two places. Here are some kind of protocols, key protocols that are used for transferring data across the internet. First is TCP/IP. TCP/IP transmission control protocol is standard defines how to stabilize and maintain a network conversation via the application program exchange. TCP works with the internet protocol which defines how computers send packets of data each other. Together, TCP and IP are the basic rules defining the internet. TCP is a connection-oriented protocol, which means a connection is stabilized and maintained until the application programs at each end and have finished exchange messages. So TCP is major point to understand the TCP is connection-oriented protocols, and TCP/IP are the basic rules defining the internet. Before that, it was ARPANET which was defining this network system, but ARPANET was abolished because it has only connectivity of the 1000 computers within its packet. What is IP? Internet protocol is a method of protocol by which data is sent from one computer to another computer on internet. Okay. Each computer, which is known as the host on the internet, has at least one IP address, uniquely defines it from all other computers on the internet. So, to implement the TCP protocol, we should have an IP of a computer from which a connection can be established. What is HTTP? Hypertext Transfer Protocol stands for the Hypertext Transfer Protocol. It is the standard protocol for transforming web pages and their content across the internet. When accessing any web page entering HTTP in front of the address tells the browser to communicate over HTTP. HTTP is a stand for Hypertext Transfer Protocol over. So to access any page, we have Hypertext Transfer Protocol, and this is what with this it is shown HTTP. So it is a standard protocol which used to collect the content from there. What they mean by HTTPS? HTTPS stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol over Secure Socket Layer. Secure Socket Layer was first introduced for the financial transaction by Netscape Navigator web browser. So for the secure version of HTTPS is used, and HTTPS is used primarily over the web page that asks for providing personal or sensitive information such as passport or credit details, what we have discussed. Okay. For a website to be HTTPS, it needs to have a SSL certificate installed on the server. Very important. These are usually issued by a trusted third party, which is referred to as a certificate authority. Okay. Now, file transfer protocol. File transfer protocol. It is used to transfer files over the internet. File transfer is commonly used by web developer to publish update to website, that is upload a new version of website. Where HTTP is used for displaying the file on web browser, FTP is simply used to transfer a file from one computer to a specific location on another computer. We can use FTP to transfer files from our computer to a remote computer such as web server to transfer the file from remote computer to a local computer. Basically, file transfer protocol is the name it is used for this transfer purpose from the server to host to server. Okay. In the next we will understand about UDP, DHCP, ARP, DNS, XCMP, IMAP, PPP, POP3, SSL, these protocols, and understand where they have their importance. Okay. Thank you for your patience listening.